Hello everyone, this is SanadSK, and today one of the biggest news dropped, which is Dark Souls Remastered announcement. There were a lot of rumors lately, but it has been finally confirmed, and I'll be filling you in with all of the details about the gameplay and multiplayer and all of the good stuff. So, Dark Souls Remastered is set to be released in the 24th of May 2018 in Japan, and on the 25th of May in other parts of the world on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Now, the website has a lot of information, but it is all in Japanese, but don't worry, I got you covered here. So, about the graphics of the game originally ran at 30 frames per second and 720p resolution, but now it is going to be 60 frames per second and 1080p full HD graphics. Now, about the graphics of the game itself, the image that we have seen is actually the cover art and not actual gameplay, sadly, but the website mentions that the graphics were optimized for the latest hardware. Now, this doesn't confirm that the game is going to be looking like an entirely new game or if it's going to be like Scholar of the First Sin, but my suspicion is that it might be just improved lighting and effects and stuff like that, similar to Scholar of the First Sin, but don't take my word on it, as it might be something different entirely. Also, it can run on upscaled 4K for PlayStation 4 Pro and Xbox One X and natively 4K on PC. Also, the Switch version is a bit different as it runs only in 30 frames per second, but I guess it is expected as the other consoles hold much more power than the Switch. Now for the multiplayer, they are switching from peer-to-peer or P2P to dedicated servers. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually a good move for the Souls series because the game has PvE and PvP, and that might affect the experience a little bit if we are tied to server-based combat, but I think it should be optimized in a good way. Also, the maximum players per world were increased from 4 players to 6 players, which means even more hectic combat and PvP with the arenas and everything. Just imagine the Darkroot Garden with so many players. The remaster also includes the Artorias of the Abyss DLC as part of its main game. Now, I'm wondering if they are going to be adding more stuff, like some of the cut content, for example. I'm winking at you, Undead King Jareel, but when the game gets released, I'm going to be covering everything here, like from cut content and mechanics and all of these stuff. Also, one more thing that was announced alongside was the Trilogy box for hardcore Dark Souls fans. This contains so many custom-made Dark Souls stuff, and the first thing we have are bookends that you can place your books in between. I would have loved for them to be colored, but they do look super amazing. It also has a bunch of books with it, including items encyclopedias, one for each game with a total of 1000 pages. This includes the items and armors and magics and all of that with all of their descriptions. Like, it's basically a Dark Souls encyclopedia for all of the games. And it's going to have one for Dark Souls 1, one for Dark Souls 2, and one for Dark Souls 3. It also has the game discs, of course, and the official soundtrack with a really cool cover art on the CDs of the official soundtracks. There is also a memorial art set which includes a special stand and 10 special artworks including new visuals. All this for 49,800 yens, which is approximately $450, which is a pretty hefty price, but it does have a lot of amazing things and hardcore fans will be super happy about it. So that is all we currently know about the remastered Dark Souls, and hopefully we get gameplay soon. Also, I have dumped the DLC files of Bloodborne, so expect to see a lot of Bloodborne DLC cut content very soon on this channel, and also I can now basically load any of the unused enemies and everything in-game, so I'm going to be also uploading like cut content gameplay inside of the game with the NPCs and the cut bosses and all of that. It's just super amazing, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. So, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.